Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. In this video, I'm going to give a comparable. This is a remind video again. Hold on, put this over here. And I'm going to use this over here. This is a piece of bread I bought today. It's quite soft, as you can see. It has sesame seed on it. Well, why am I using this bread? Because, as you know, bread is made in an oven and has its expiration date. Once the bread is finished, there is an amount of time that it remains well, maybe a few days. After those days, you need to throw it away. And it depends where you store it. You can freeze the bread in a freezer, and then once you defreeze it, you say it like that anyway, once it is in normal temperature again, you can eat it. But it has its expiration date. Now, I want to talk about the bread of wickedness. The bread of wickedness is a expression used in the Old Testament in the book of Proverbs. And it comes down to this. It's just a phrase, but the phrase itself is a parable. I've already explained that bread has its expiration date. Christ in the New Testament calls himself the bread of life. You get what I'm saying here? So, and he even said that his body is like bread unto us, because his body was broken for us at Calvary. What if the enemy feeds you with good stuff, but those good stuff have their expiration date? Those good stuff may be soft, very delicate, and you can consume it. It may even have vitamins and minerals in it that you need. But what if what the enemy feeds you is only an advantage in the short run, but you're not aware of it? That is what I want you to think about. Because one thing you need to understand about deception doesn't just show up as, you know what, this terrorist attack is a hoax. It never happens. It never appears like that. A hoax always, when it's used as a method to deceive, it will appear as genuine. It has appeared genuine in order to trap people. I mean, what's the deal of a deception? Well, what's the use of a deception if it doesn't convince people it's real? The way it convinces people it's real is because there are good qualities in it, and people tend to hold on to good qualities, and that's understandable because those are good qualities. But people don't look at the entirety of something. Look, if someone is making rat poison, they will use 99% real food. It may be 99% soft and healthy, soft and nutritious bread. But there's just one bit of toxic poison that he or she puts into the mix, and that is what contaminates the whole thing. It's not 2/3 or even half of the ingredients that contaminates it. Just one tiny twist in it can already, change the whole course. Think about it. If you're on a ship, you're on a sail ship, alright, and you're departing from Cadiz, Spain, towards the Indies, the West Indies in this case. In that case, you need to assure that your sails are in the right direction. Why? Because if you only deviate a degree, you may not end up in Brazil, where you're heading. You may end up somewhere in the Guyanas. Or if you're going towards the north, you need to watch out that you put the degrees of the sails in the right direction, that you don't end up in Greenland where it's quite cold. Because if that happens and you find out, oh, I'm in Greenland instead of the hot, for example, instead of New Brunswick. Well, you don't have provisions to survive such weather in Greenland, so you need to be precise. That's the way it is with deception. It's only 1 degree of it that deviates, but that degree, how small it is, changes the whole course of things. That small degree enables unclean spirits to get a hold of you. Well, I just wanted to inform you about this, and use the parable of the bread and of the sail ship to remind you that deception only works because there is good in it. A deception with only bad is not a deception, because everyone could see it's bad. Well, I'm going to close this video. Agree with Christ and be at peace.